Singapore. 남자입니다. 네, 안녕하세요, 분들. 좋은 아침이에요. Welcome, welcome. 자, 한 달이 됐잖아. It has been 1 month of daily live stream, and I'm taking you back today, back to the roots, back to where it all began. Here in Taksim Square in Istanbul, where I did my very first stream in that cafe over there. But you know, I wanted to go back to that same cafe on the same seat to do this 1 month special. But I suddenly found this very spot with this phenomenal view. This phenomenal view of the Turkish Revolution Monument and the Taksim Kami or Taksim Mosque. Really so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. I find it like this angle is so freaking beautiful that I'm foregoing my coffee today. That's why I look like crap. If I don't have my coffee, I look like crap. And because this background is just amazing. Look, blue sky, pigeons around, the beautiful monument, the beautiful and gorgeous Taksim Mosque. I just had to do it out here. And I can't hold a coffee in my hand. If I hold a coffee in my hand, I can't scroll my messages. So today is my 1 month anniversary, 1 month of daily live stream, 1 month of daily coffee live stream, and the only one without a coffee in my hand. And good morning, Andy. Good morning, B. Welcome. Good afternoon, B in Singapore. Good afternoon, Andy in Singapore. This is 1 month of daily live stream, 1 month special, bringing you guys back again to where it all began, here in Taksim Square, Istanbul, where I did my very first live stream from this cafe here, this black thing here. I actually wanted to go back to this cafe, but I just happened to find this extremely beautiful angle, and I really have to do today's episode here because this angle here is so beautiful. And in order to do it here, I have to hold the camera and I have to scroll the message. So this will also be the first coffee chat without a coffee. Good morning, Amanda. B, salute your discipline. Oh, it's not about discipline, it's about me including this in my routine. As long as it's in my routine, I will robotically and very equanimously just keep doing it. B, the building looks great. Yeah, this is very famous. This is a tourist attraction here, called Taksim Square. This whole place is the tourist attraction. So many tourists. This is, if you come to Istanbul, this is one place that you must come, 100%. Let's take a look. So next time if you guys come to Istanbul, remember to take a picture from this angle. This is, wow, look at this. This is best angle here. If you like this angle, remember to help me punch and smash the like button, okay? You see, if you come to Istanbul and you come to Taksim Square, you must take a photo from this angle here. It's best angle. Whoa, I see nothing but blue sky. NDU, yes, respect for the consistency, not easy. Oh yeah, indeed it's not been easy. Indeed, doing a live stream every single day like this, it's less about discipline, but more about energy. It's really, it takes up a lot of my energy, really. Yeah, no. Good morning. Is it very cold now? Welcome to my live stream. Yes, it is about 4 degrees Celsius this morning here in Istanbul. This is a beautiful autumn morning here and in Istanbul. Boom. Yeah, it's quite cold, and if this is your first time to my live stream, welcome to my live stream. My live stream is not a travel live stream. My live stream is where every morning I usually take you guys to a new cafe or location here in Istanbul, buy a coffee, and then just chat about life, you know, or my experience here in Istanbul. But today is my 1 month of daily live stream. Today I celebrate 1 month by taking you guys back to where it all began. And where did it all begin? Actually here, you see this black thing here, this cafe here. That was where my very first coffee live stream was streamed from 1 month ago. Yeah, this cafe here. But you know, I was trying to go back there to do this episode, but I just happened to chance upon this angle. Wow, this this is Panan, the most beautiful angle here in Taksim Square. And here at Taksim Square in Istanbul, it is a tourist attraction. You see a lot of tourists and very famous for these pigeons. You can walk through them and they won't fly away. They love human beings so much here. They feed them so well. See, all pigeons. And B, have you gone inside before? B, you're talking to someone who lived in Paris, walked by the Louvre and never gone in to look at the Mona Lisa. What makes you think I'm interested to go in there? I walked by the Louvre about 6 times and I never once went in to view the Mona Lisa. I'm that kind of person. Yes. I'm probably the most boring friend that you'll ever have in real life. That's why I keep saying, if you have me as a friend in real life, you'll be bored to hell because I just don't do fun things. Good morning, Chi, and good morning, Brian. Remember to help me smash the like button, if not for anything but for this amazing view. Good morning. 안녕하세요, 유진 김. 잘 지냈었어요? 좋은 아침이요. 아주 상쾌한 아침입니다. 오늘 이게 상쾌한 아침에서 제가 탁심 스퀘어로 돌아왔거든요. 이 탁심 스퀘어는 한 달 전에 탁심 스퀘어 옆에 이 카페에서 처음으로 이 생방송 하기 시작됐거든요. 그래서 오늘은 한 달 후에 축하하러 다시는 여기서 돌아왔는데 우연히 이 경지에 발견했어요. 우연히 이 엄청난 각도 발견했거든요. 그래서 그 카페 원래 다시 그 카페에 돌아가기로 했는데 갑자기 그냥 여기서 해버리고 싶었어요. 해버리고 싶어졌어요. And yes, for those of you who don't understand what the hell I was talking about, I was talking to Eugene Kim, Korean American. Time for me to always good chance for me to practice my Korean language in case I forget. But this is Taksim Square in Istanbul, and this is the Turkish Revolution Monument and the Taksim Mosque. And this place is a tourist attraction. This is a place you must always come to. If you come to Istanbul, good morning, Jane. If you come to Istanbul, this is a must-come place. So how beautiful this angle is, it's just crazy. Today I'm celebrating 1 month of daily live stream, and 1 month ago I streamed from that cafe over there. But today I actually intended to go back to that cafe on the same seat to do today's 1 month 기념, one month 纪念, 1 month 기념 방송. But today when I'm walking by, I just happened to see this amazing angle. I happened to get this amazing angle. This angle is too beautiful to let up. So today will be the first episode in 1 month where I'll be doing this without coffee. Why? Because I need this hand to scroll through the message and then need the other hand to hold the camera. So no way I can have coffee. That's why I look like crap. When I don't have coffee in the morning, I look like crap. Look at half awake. But it's so worth it. Look at how beautiful this is. This is so fitting for 1 month 1 month live chat anniversary. 예. 한 달 기념 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. And welcome back. Good evening, Eugene. Eugene in California on the East Coast. It's kind of like midnight-ish right now. Jane, not drinking coffee today. Yeah, after this I need to have a coffee. See, right now my head is throbbing. My head is throbbing and I look like crap now. I like half awake because of not having my coffee. Like 11:18 p.m. here, Eugene. Yeah, California on the East Coast. Yep, it's around that time. This view, this angle is breathtaking. Would you guys prefer me to go into that cafe and do what I did on the first day, or this? Tell me now. You'd prefer this or in the cafe? Jane, how's the weather? It looks very nice. The weather is amazing. This morning, woke up to 4 degrees Celsius in the morning. Right now, it's probably about 6 degrees Celsius. Very nice weather. See, I'm all padded up. And Of course, by now it's not super cold. When I first came out, it was really cold, about 4 degrees. You know, 4 degrees and 6 degrees Celsius feels very different. So right now it's not as super cold. Good morning, Ron Lucas, and welcome, and help me mash the like button. For those of you who just joined my live stream, I am celebrating my 1 month of daily live stream, like every single day. Okay, not chichi anke, not missing once for 1 month of daily coffee chat live stream. So initially, for those of you who don't know the background, 1 month ago, I streamed from that cafe over there. So today, my original intention was to go back to the cafe on the same seat to do this streaming. But I just passed by this angle, this very angle, and boom, wow. I would say this is the most beautiful angle I've ever seen in Taksim Square so far, with the Revolution Monument and the Taksim Church Mosque together like this. And then I can stand in the middle. Wow, this view is just amazing. Fucking-zing. Amazing, huh? It's too amazing. That's why today, that's why I'm still getting my headache. If I, right, I'm 100% I'm a coffee addict. If I don't have my coffee in the morning, the left side of my brain starts strobing. Migraine. Oh, really bad. Eugene, are jeans warm enough for day and night time? To me, jeans are warm enough for any time. I wear jeans every day of the year. Even in Korea, in Seoul, where winter was minus 16 degrees, I still wear nothing but this jeans. This jeans is all I wear in Korea, minus 16 degrees Celsius. Same thing I wear like this in jeans. Of course, I have long padding, of course. And good morning, Alpha. Oh, very noisy. Assalamualaikum. Grant Lee, where have you been? Missed you. Oh, welcome back. We missed you. I've been streaming. Today I celebrate here in Istanbul my 1 month of daily morning coffee live stream. Every morning here in Istanbul, for those of you new to my live stream, at about 10 a.m. Istanbul time, I bring you guys to a different cafe or location here in Istanbul, grab a coffee and chit chat about my experience in life, about Istanbul, about anything, right? And today is 1 month celebration where for one whole month, every single day, I brought you guys to a different place at a different location, have coffee and for a chit chat. At first, I came back here to where it started 1 month ago, in this cafe here. I started in this cafe here 1 month ago. I want to go back to the cafe and hopefully the same seat. But while passing by, I saw this amazing angle where you can see the Taksim, the Turkey Revolution Monument and the Taksim Mosque together in the tourist attraction place of Taksim Square and Taksim Street over there. So beautiful, right? Which is why today I'm doing this live stream for the first time without a coffee. So now my head is throbbing and I'm half awake. Fami, it's so January coldest. Yes, everywhere, every 4-season country, January is the coldest, never December, everywhere. Even Istanbul, even New York, everywhere. For 4-season cities, usually January is the coldest month, even in Beijing. Alphas. Waalaikumsalam. Alphas, 1 month. Wow, yes, it's been 1 month of daily live stream. Makchit Hon, where's Limbu? Limbu is working in New York. Hope you guys are doing fine. We are doing more than fine. We're doing more than fine, if you understand what I mean. And wow, so many of my old friends back on my live stream. Okay, to let you guys know what has been going on. Okay, for those of you who just joined, like Mark and Grant, you guys knew me from 1 year ago when I was streaming from Singapore. Okay, from the hotel in Singapore during quarantine. After that quarantine, I came straight to Istanbul. Why? You guys who have been following me during that time, you know why. Okay, I was literally chased away from Singapore. So I came to Istanbul. And first of all, I never planned to be in Istanbul. And second of all, I never planned to be in Istanbul for so long. And it's been almost 1 year that I've been in Istanbul. Next month will be 1 year, so this is 11 months in Istanbul. And ever since 1 month ago, I started to do this daily morning coffee live stream, where every morning I just grab a coffee, go to a cafe, grab a coffee, and then just chit chat about everything, like what I used to do last year in Singapore. And ever since that, this live stream has been growing from strength to strength, and every single day I've been doing it, and this is 30 days straight. You may be wondering, why is episode 29? Why is it 30 days straight? Because the first episode I didn't call it by this name. The first episode was just people watching in Taksim Square. It was not the Limpeh morning coffee chat series. Yeah, but that was when it started, because the day after the Taksim people watching live stream, the very next day I went to a cafe and I started calling this the morning coffee chat. So that's the whole history of this live stream, how I come to be in the past 1 month, how I came to be in Istanbul. Yeah, just a catch up for all my old friends who just joined me on this live stream from last year, who just rediscovered me. Jane, are the food markets like Wanjang? Oh no, there's no food markets here. See, everybody imagine Turkey to be like Southeast Asia. No, it's not like that. Yeah, where you don't have like market streets and stuff like that. No, the proper restaurants. Everywhere is proper restaurants here. Belson So, wow, welcome. Well, Belson, what's the point of missing Singapore or not? I've been away for 20 years. Doesn't make a big difference for me right now. And most importantly, I did try to return to Singapore last year, and you guys saw what happened. So I'm not ever gonna try again. So if I'm not ever gonna try again, I just simply delete Singapore from my mind from now on, because I just don't think about that place anymore. Because no way am I going there anymore. After what I've been through in Singapore, it's just pure. I can go as far as say pure fucking nonsense. So yeah, I'm not ever going to Singapore anymore. I tried to go to Singapore after 18 years break from Singapore, and that was what Singapore gave me. So nah, no more. I'm enjoying myself other places. I don't need Singapore. Grant, thanks for the update. Mark, fuck the negativity. Oh, I cannot live with negativity. Not when I have a choice. When I have a choice to live with real happy people here in Istanbul, why would I subject myself to that kind of negativity in Singapore? Oh no, I'm not suitable for Singapore anymore. 20 years of living overseas has liberated my thinking and liberated the kind of things I say. And if you want to think like me and talk like me, you cannot survive in Singapore. And I've already proved it. In just 2 weeks in Singapore, even under quarantine, I'm not really stepped out into Singapore. I'm already hitting the news every single day, smashed by hate media, hated by the whole nation. Enough. Ibon saying enough. For this lifetime, I'm done with Singapore. Grant, you don't know what happened in Singapore? Yeah, but I was mothership in Singapore. I was mothership, and mothership basically just twisted the stuff I say, and then made the whole Singapore hate me. So when I was doing my live stream in Singapore, every day I had thousands of people coming on and bashing me. Thousands. And they coming on to try to destroy my channel. Thousands every day. I cannot have that. I cannot have that. Especially when it's not even what I really said. Like a blatant twisting, taken out of context kind of thing, But anyways, I don't want to talk about Singapore anymore. It's a long past story. Anyways, I'm long past Singapore. I mean, I left for so many. I left for decades. So even before last year, Singapore wasn't really much on my mind, anyways. Izan, Grant, political. Izan, good morning, Limpeh. Grant, political? No, I don't care about politics. I'm just talking about my personal experience with the quarantine process, and they don't like it. Yeah. if you guys been following my channel, you know I don't know about politics. I don't talk about it because I simply don't know. I don't know the story world. I don't read the news. I don't talk to people who talk politics either. I don't know what's the current affairs. I don't know about politics. I don't know anything. Okay. I only talk about what I experience and how I feel. I talk about my experiences and feelings. And apparently talking about your own personal experience and thinking in Singapore is a crime. Okay, so if there's a place I cannot go to if there's a place where voicing my own experience and thinking is a crime, it's no place I can live in. Yeah. Fahmi, Seoul, Singapore, Seoul flower bloom first week of April. Yeah, not just Seoul, Japan also. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, you speak English.
Yes.
They are rude, right?
They're again
Rude people, Turkish people.
rude. No, very nice.
Very nice because you're not Arab.
Oh, okay. So you see, different kind of people will tend to attract different kind of energies. Yeah. So to me, Turkish people is the nicest that I've ever seen in the world so far, really. But to others, maybe not. Yeah. So like I said, I always talk from my own personal experience, never from books, never from what I read. Okay, I just share my experience about everything, right? Including Istanbul. Izan, ignore mothership, Limpeh. We know who you are. Oh, Izan, I cannot ignore mothership when it has the power to rally the whole nation and destroy my life. It almost destroyed my channel. Okay, I do not deserve something like this, right? I love myself too much to subject myself under the influence of such moral tyranny. So no Singapore for me, sorry. Jane, that was madness. Cancel culture is quite bad. Cancel culture is bad, but not as bad as a systematic nation state-sponsored hate system. That's even scarier. Jane, yeah, just ignore a lot of keyboard. Why should I just ignore? Why should I just ignore when I can just go away to a place that is really happy, that allows me to say and do whatever I want? And dogs are free to do whatever they want. Cats love people. If I have a choice, why should I stay there and ignore and try to survive the tyranny? Why? If you have a choice, why would you remain under the influence of such negativity? Why? I don't have to. I have a choice. I have a lot of choice. Istanbul street dogs. Günaydın, Little Winter Cottage. Günaydın. Lean, please wear a mask. No, tell me who wears a mask here. Tell me who the hell wears a mask here. Tell me who wears a mask here. Tell me who. Show me who wears a mask here. This is not Singapore. You wear a mask in Singapore wherever the city you are that requires you to do so. Here in Istanbul, I have a mask, but you wear if you want to, you wear when you like to. It's personal responsibility, okay? Take your own personal responsibility. And Lin, I do not appreciate the way you say, please wear a mask, Limpeh, okay? Just because you believe in wearing a mask, or that wherever you are born in or living in right now mandates you to do so, do not give you the power to be a moral judge or a teacher of the world, right? You don't go around telling people or teaching people, wear a mask. Be human, okay? Respect human choice, respect human thinking, respect everybody is different, and respect self-responsibility. You don't have to be my mother, Lin. And I really do not appreciate that. Alphas, you feel good. Grant, totalitarianism. Wow. Grant, you dare to say this in Singapore? Assuming you're in Singapore, you dare to say that in Singapore? You say that in Singapore, immediately you're next on mothership, man. Lin, hi. Limpeh, I follow a YouTube channel. I'm a Singaporean based in Hong Kong. Okay, I see. Yeah. If Hong Kong needs a mask, Hong Kong needs a mask. But honestly, please, by coming up to someone in a totally different environment, probably an environment you don't even know about, and saying that you should wear a mask is very rude, Lin. Yeah. Mark, I love a possibility. Are you still trading? Of course, trading is my pretty much my only source of my main source of income, 100%. Grant, so refreshing to see no one wears mask here. Yeah, who the hell cares? Yeah, you like to wear mask? No mask is good. Yeah, who the hell cares about this shit, this stupid mask thing? No mask. No mask. Who the hell cares? Just because where you are cares don't mean everywhere else in the world is the same, and do not qualify you to teach or condemn or comment or command people to do anything, okay? And so Grant, you say you, and so Singaporeans, you see, with my kind of thinking, can I survive in Singapore? In fact, right now I want to make a video about why overseas Singaporean, after having lived in overseas for decades, right, become unsuitable for Singapore. No, you see my attitude. I'll be on mothership every other weekend. Yeah, Lin, I'm telling you to wear a mask. And therefore, Lin, I'm telling you not to command me to wear a mask and that you do not have the rights to do so. Because your context and your beliefs do not work here in Istanbul. I am not in Hong Kong. If I'm in Hong Kong, and if this is the culture and the rule in Hong Kong, yes, you can do that. But I'm in a different part of the world with a different environment, with different contexts and different situations that you do not know about. Therefore, do not make such comments lightly when you do not know anything about the subject or the person you are trying to tell something to. Yeah, that's my advice, because I find it extremely rude and very insulting, because honestly you're trying to sound like my mom, and not even my mom does that to me, honestly. Jane, outdoor is fine without mask if you are fully vaxxed. Oh yeah, and I'm fully vaxxed. Jane, that's what Singapore is moving towards too. Izan, one of my family members also got a mothership. There are lots of keyboard warriors and cancer culture, but turn out they are supporters for us too. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know what's the background of your family member and under what situation. But for me, as a so-called public figure, as a YouTuber, okay, being under that kind of influence can destroy whatever I'm building here. That is the problem. For me, just being on mothership alone is enough to destroy everything I built online. Yeah. So I'm not gonna take the risk ever again in my life. It's too risky. I spent years and decades building up, like even this YouTube channel. I spent 5 years building up this YouTube channel. Not about to let it like go into smoke just like that. Lin, I'm telling you in good spirit. I'm your subscriber, so I'm concerned about you. Don't take it negative. Well, so then I'm sharing with you my real feeling, and therefore right now maybe the lesson you learn here is this: even if you're saying something out of so-called goodwill, that's the traditional old generation Singaporean grandmother and mother kind of attitude where we the whole. I'm saying it for you, but no. You always have to respect, especially on issues like this. Respect that everybody is doing things with their own choice. Yeah, very important. I'm sick and tired of all this talking about mask and vaccine. I'm sick and tired of this whole bullshit, because honestly, it doesn't affect real life at all. But why is everybody trying to make it an issue? It is not an issue. Let's not make it an issue, okay? I've known plenty of people who got COVID and all recovered, okay? So please, let's not keep making this an issue. Izan, agree. The rest of the world has moved on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Grant, death rate for COVID is 0.8%, way lower than common flu. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have a friend, his whole family just got COVID. Family including grandparents. He got COVID and he spread it to his whole family, young kids and grandmothers, all recovered. Yeah. So let's stop it already. If you want to be Limpeh's friend, okay, I want to set one condition. Just stop it with whatever talk related to COVID already. Just stop it already. Doesn't exist in my real life. I live life free and unbrindled out here, and I'm sick and tired of all this fear-mongering talks. Okay, yeah. Alpha, even Nepal is not wearing a mask. There you go. The whole world has moved on. Come on, Asia. I see this fear mongering in Asia is just depressing and very backwards. You know. Only in Asia you see this. Korea still, Japan, China, Singapore, Hong Kong. Even Thailand has opened up. Oh, Jane, I thought you were doing the some martial art thing. Oh yeah, the thing is I came to Istanbul and I immediately started doing MMA. See, the thing is, if you have been following me on my Instagram and also in my YouTube, that means you haven't followed my YouTube for 1 year already. I've been posting about my trainings and stuff like that. But about 5 months ago, I got injured badly in my shoulder and never been able to go back into the action. So I moved on. I moved on from martial arts and back to my spiritual practices, my meditations and yoga. And therefore, if you look at my channel right now, it's mainly that right now. And I'm quite grateful because I made a lot of breakthrough in my spiritual practices over the past 5 months that I was injured. And to a certain extent, I think everything that has happened has been designed to get me to this stage where I can focus on my spiritual practices once again. Yeah, I haven't really focused back on my spiritual practice for quite a number of years. And I kind of think that everything that happened was towards moving me towards this goal, which is I'm very grateful for actually, because there's a lot of breakthroughs. Of course, I know sane though, yeah. So if you talk crap to me, I'll still get angry, yeah. And for those of you who just joined, remember to help me smash the like button. This is 1 month of my daily morning coffee live stream, and you're doing it without coffee. Why? Because today, 1 month, I'm bringing you guys back to where it all started. 30 days ago, I did my first live stream from this cafe here. I didn't call it the coffee chat. I called it the Taksim people watching live stream. Yeah. And from that day onwards, every day I've been live streaming for the past 30 days. I wanted to go back there to do this live stream with a coffee, but wow, I just found this amazing, beautiful angle. Just amazing, beautiful. Boom. So I had to do today's stream from this angle. It's probably the most beautiful angle here in Taksim Square, Istanbul. And Taksim Square, of course, is one of the must-come-to tourist attractions here in Istanbul. And also the first episode that I'm doing without a coffee in my hand. Alpha, at least you have a knowledge of BJJ, right? Yeah. So right now, yeah, I have very strong knowledge of BJJ. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and for the rest of you, I'm so sorry that a lot of negative vibes this morning. Whenever I talk about those things, like I cannot help getting transported back into the story world and connecting back to those things, that situation that happened. And when you connect like this, your emotions get connected, and then this is why I keep saying, no, you have to learn to disconnect and leave your life away from the story world. If you live your life connected to your past, connected to your memories, instead of the real existential reality right now, which is so beautiful. Where's the COVID here? No. Where's the bad president? No. Where's the war? No, nothing. This place is beautiful. Nothing but blue sky. Yeah. Learn to live in the real world, which is why I created my meditation system. Because it's not natural and it's not easy to train your brain to operate outside of the story world, because we are so used to a story world that for most people that is the so-called reality. They've taken the virtual reality to be the reality, when the reality is this, reality is what you can touch, what you can see right now, what you can smell right now. This is reality. Everything else is an imagination, and most people live in that imagination. They're tyrannized by the imagination. Every day they are suffering, and but it's not easy to operate outside of the story world. That's why you need to train your brain to do so, which is why I created that story world brain training system or meditation system, which you can check out in my channel. I based that from my samurai training in Japan, my Zen meditation training, as well as all my Qigong training from China and the rest of the world. Yes, I am a spiritual seeker. For those of you who do not know that side of me, since like in my teens, been learning and practicing all kinds of things. Belson So, thanks for the advice. It relates to me right now. Oh, what advice? Izan, lovely view today. Thanks, Limpeh. Hope it's not too cold. Cold, 4 degrees Celsius this morning. But today I'm all dressed up. Super thick 3 layers like this. So, and I woke up to 4 degrees Celsius, but it's probably closer to 10 degrees Celsius right now, by now, because of the bright sunny day here. And a lot of tourists today, a lot of tourists here in Taksim Square. And as you can see, the sun took over my railing, and you guys know I don't stand under the sun. So I can't, so I'm not gonna stand in that same spot. And with hi Limpeh, hi Louis, and welcome to a 1-month special episode of my daily morning coffee chat. Today I bring you guys back to where it all began 30 days ago, in that cafe over there. I originally wanted to stream from that cafe, but I passed by and I got this amazing angle of Taksim Square with the Turkish Revolution Monument and the mosque together. So I cannot help it but to do the stream here today. So beautiful. So the first time in 1 month I'm streaming without coffee in my hand. So amazing. And yeah, no mask. Yeah, okay, look, mask is a personal responsibility here. So you wear it if you want, you don't wear it if you don't want to. It's not a rule, it's not a law, it's nothing more, it's not even a moral issue. Like, I don't know, in so many places in Asia right now, you make mask a moral issue. Oh my god. Come on, enough of that. Why is it a moral issue? It is a public health issue. It is a personal responsibility issue. Where is it a moral issue? I don't understand. See, there's no mask. Nothing but bare face. And Amanda, do your Qigong studies relate to your martial arts? Yes. Because in traditional Chinese martial arts, the martial art and Qigong is very closely related. In fact, you can say that there is no distinction in terms of traditional Chinese martial art and Qigong, where all real Chinese martial arts have a Qigong component as well. Yeah, and in fact, if you are into the classic Chinese Kung Fu fantasy novels and stories, all the martial arts they learn are Qigong. Or I have learned some of the mystical things I've learned is like I learned I Ching Ching, I've learned Xi Shui Jing, I've learned Jing Zhong Zhao. All these are all Qigongs, and in yoga, all these are kriyas. All these are kriyas that move your energy in different ways. Yeah. Alpha 70 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny, 2%. Whoa, it's very dry. 2%. Oh, you mean rain? 2% rain probability? Because 2% humidity is like you'll crack and then crumble into dust. But anyways, guys, can we like make a pact, like on my live stream, no more talk about COVID, mask, vaccine. It's just a stupid thing to keep talking about. Yeah, and this issue is so divisive in the world today that already human beings are suffering from all kinds of divisive issues, and this has to become a latest new divisive issues to further divide humanity and bring humanity further and further away from the truth of being a human being. See, strive in your life to be a human. Strive in your life to learn to be a human, to discover the real humanity, rather than to become a moral judge or a moral superstar with all the divisive issues in your head and thinking only you are right. This is exactly the problem with the world today. Thinking you're right, thinking you know everything, thinking what you believe in is the real truth, is the problem in the world today. Why? Because I can tell you 100%, no matter what you believe in right now, I tell you it's all fake and it's all wrong. Because I have touched the truth experientially. I have touched the dimension of truth, which is the same for all humanity experientially. I've experienced it. So I know that all human beings are the same, with the same core humanity. That is the only truth. Nothing else you believe in, nothing else you say, justify and preach is true, okay? Only humanity is true. Without humanity in your heart, and without the simple and pure acknowledgement of I don't know, simply saying I don't know is so powerful. Simply this, the world will be a better place. Simply this, there will be no more wars. Simply this, human beings will live in peace with each other. Amanda, what are those? The Qigong energies? I heard of grounding and Peng energy. Even Peng energy is Tai Chi. Yeah, Peng energy is Tai Chi. So all this Wushu, all this Chinese Kung Fu have all Chinese Kung Fu are based on all these energies and Qigongs or Kriyas. All. Alphas, do you think Wushu is beneficial? There's also Sanso Santa. Nah, just take all these things as sport. Okay. Nobody should ever learn a martial art because you expect to go out there and fight. If you expect to go out there and fight, learn to fight with chairs, benches, whatever stone you can grab. Okay, that's real fighting. Learning those technical, how to grab you, how to grab that's not real fighting. In the real world, when someone really want to hurt you, you stick you with a knife when you least expect, or grab a stone and smash you across the face. That's real fighting. Okay. Remember, all martial arts are a sport. All martial arts, you see, traditional Chinese and Asian martial arts, in the end, all have the same goal. Do you know what that goal is? It's the same goal as in Buddhism, it's the same goal as in meditation, it's the same goal in yoga, it's the same goal in all spiritual practices. The ultimate goal of all martial arts, in Asian martial arts, especially Japanese martial arts, is to help you realize enlightenment or awakening, or to help you understand and experience the core of existence and so-called spirit, soul and ki. That's why you see, in the end, all martial art masters, all they do is meditate. Whether Japanese martial art or whether Chinese martial art, when you become a master, you realize that all they do all day is meditate. They don't do the katas anymore. They don't spar anymore. They don't do any real fighting. All they do is meditate. Why? Because all of this martial arts is just a way to steer you into a connection with the ki energy or the prana energy or the chi energy, which will ultimately lead you into a deeper discovery of the source of humanity within yourself, which a lot of people call awakening or enlightenment or whatever. Call it whatever name doesn't matter. Dane Yo, you're very eloquent. Thank you. And if this is the first time, if this is your first time on my live stream, welcome to my live stream. This is a live stream where every morning I take you guys to a different cafe or location here in Istanbul, grab a coffee and talk about life. Today is my 30th straight day of live streaming, which is my 1 month anniversary, which is why today I'm without coffee, because I'm bringing you guys back to where it all started, in a cafe here in Taksim Square, Istanbul. And I wanted to do this live stream today, 1 month anniversary live stream, back in that cafe, but I just happened to see this view. Walking by, I saw this view. Wow, and I knew I had to stream from this view. So today is also the first episode in 30 days that I'm streaming without a coffee. Okay, welcome. If this style of a live stream appeals to you and you like what you're seeing, do consider to subscribe and hit the notification button and join me every morning, 10 a.m. Turkey time. Alpha is Chikundo, whatever, every kind of martial arts all lead to the same thing, all Panan, especially Chikundo. If you really know Chikundo, okay, Bruce Lee created Chikundo based upon the physical methodologies of Wing Chun, but the deep philosophical and spiritual thinkings that he has created himself. Not say created himself, but which he has learned from many masters. So Chikundo is actually more spiritual than martial art, actually, which is why right now it barely exists anymore in its original form. It's too hard to understand. Kim Teo, I find it refreshing that it is okay to say I don't know. Everyone says must have a view, must use some critical thinking. Yes, and critical thinking and trying to have a view when you don't have a real personal experience of what you're talking about is the problem with the world today. It is exactly the problem with the world today. Everybody is preaching about things they do not have a personal experience with. That is and because of that belief, and because of that information that's not even real to them, they're willing to argue, debate, ostracize, cancel, and kill. That's why I keep saying, if human being only learn to say these three words, the world will change. Just say I don't know. I say I don't know all the time. You know, even on this live stream, I don't pretend to know everything. When people talk about certain issues, I just say I don't know. Because I really don't. I don't know, not because I don't know the information about these things. I say I don't know, like yesterday I told B that I don't know about dyslexia and ADHD. It doesn't mean that I have never read about it before. Doesn't mean that I don't know it is hypertension, hyperactive deficient disorder and things. I know about these things, but they are not real in my experience. I have not encountered people like that. I do not have a family member like that. I don't have kids like that. So I do not have a personal experience about this thing. So if I do not have a personal experience about this thing and I've only merely read it somewhere, I always say I don't know. I don't pretend to know, because if you only merely read about something, okay, and then you go and talk to someone who is personally experiencing that thing, like, it is very insulting to that person. Like, if you have a family member who is or you're struggling with a autistic child, and then you who don't even have a kid, but have watched movies about autism or read about autism, start talking to that guy, start teaching that mother that has an autistic child what to do, is very insulting. It's very insulting to the mother, because what do you know? You have only read about it. You do not know it because you have not experienced it. Now let us understand that nothing that you have not personally experienced is real in your experience. You are regurgitating information that you have read from somewhere. Now, can you 100% attest to it may be authentic information? Yes, you may say what you read is authentic. What you read was written by doctors or peer-reviewed science. Yes, it may be, but it is not real in your experience. That is the problem. If it is not real in your experience, like, you can read a book about apples, okay, written by some botanist. So you read the book for 20 days, okay, and you think you know everything about apple, but you never had a single apple in your life. And then you're talking to someone who spent the last 20 days doing nothing but eating all kinds of apples. And then you're trying to tell him that he's wrong about apples. Does that even make sense? This is the problem with the world today. People thinking they know things that they really don't know. Let us all understand this very profound and very much needed truth in the world today, and start to know that it's very liberating to say I don't know. Do you know that how much of a burden you carry because you think you know this, you know that? Have you ever felt how deep a burden you're carrying just because everybody expects you to know everything because you portray yourself to be so, when it's just all information that you're just trying so hard to keep up, it is very tiring, you know. It's very tiring to know. Just say I don't know. Instantly you're liberated from the burden of knowing. Just say I don't know, and that's the end of your suffering. And you're not creating suffering for someone else either. Because when you pretend to know something you don't know, you're creating suffering not for yourself only, you know. You're creating suffering for the person who you're talking to as well. Because why? Because information without a profound personal experience is not complete information. It's biased. It's always biased and prejudiced in some ways. And everything that's prejudiced or biased will create suffering in this world, right? I'm very emotional about this today. You know, today is I'm a particularly emotional day. You know, so many things like triggering a lot of my very critical sentiments today. Waiting. They say doctors who say I don't know is very respectable, as they don't want to anyhow slim someone's wallet as well. Oh yeah, waiting. That's a very good point. Exactly. If you are in a position where knowing is more dangerous than not knowing, then having the guts, the integrity, and the moral, not say moral courage, the spiritual courage and the humanity and humility to just say I don't know is very powerful, and it saves lives. Because if you are in certain position, pretending that you know can kill people. It's very, very dangerous. Alpha is to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself is really hard to do. That's why do my meditation. You see, I keep telling people that stuff works. I created it because it works. Do my meditation. The more you do it, the closer you get to the core of your real being, and therefore the easier it is for you to just put a space between you and bullshit. Right now, the problem that most people cannot be so-called honest with themselves is because the bullshit has become part of them. They don't know how to separate themselves from the bullshit. And what's the bullshit? The bullshit is the story world. Okay, so we're always coming back to the same thing. The solution is my story world meditation system. You just do that meditation. You just do it day after day after day, and one day you will have the profound experience of that profound experience that I've had so many times before. The profound experience of the existential reality and touching the dimension of humanity within yourself. I can't even describe it properly, you know. Alphas. After meditation, I don't feel angry and really happy. Yes, you know why you're really happy? Because when you do my meditation, not all meditation does the same thing. Mine is created to do this. Because mine is created, the story world meditation system is created to separate you from the story world. And what's the story world? It's all the man-made mental junk about this world that you have accumulated throughout all your life. Most people do not have. When you put a space between you and all that nonsense story, you need the story. You need the story for your daily living, but you don't need it 24 hours a day. The moment you can separate yourself from those stories, because all the miseries are in that story, all your anger is in that story, it's in that character in that story. And you know what? The moment you separate yourself from suffering, you separate yourself from anger, you can feel nothing but happiness and joy. That's why I know it works. It's not even spiritual, it's scientific. Okay, it's not even spiritual anymore. It's actually a known psychology. Okay, we're not talking spiritual or religious thing here, okay? It is psychology. It's pure, proven, peer-reviewed psychology, which I put into a simple practice, okay, of just sitting around and listening to sounds around you. So simple. Liberate yourself, you know, it really liberates you. It liberates you from the story world and anchors you in the real world, where you'll always be peaceful and joyful and blissful. And well, today very heated discussions today. Yeah, is it because of the spiritual energy I feel from this mosque here? This mosque is also roaring. with crackling, really crackling with spiritual energy, very strong. Maybe I'm kind of affected by this energy right now. More emo than I used to be, yeah. And for those of you who just joined my live stream, this is a live stream where every morning I bring you guys to a new cafe here in Istanbul, grab coffee and talk about life. This is a beautiful autumn morning in Istanbul with nothing but blue sky. So beautiful, and such a free country, such an open country, such happy people. And yeah, today I'm celebrating 1 month of daily live stream. Yes, it's been 1 month, 30 days that I've been streaming live every morning, 10 a.m. Turkey time. And originally I wanted to go back to where it all started, which is that cafe over there. That's where I did my first live stream 30 days ago. But I passed by this amazing view, this angle, and I knew I just have to do my live stream today at this angle. Alphas, have you heard Azan from this? I heard Azan from everywhere, but I'm not sure if it's like when the Azan starts, it's like symphony, you know, it comes up from everywhere. So many mosques around this area. So when it starts, when the Azan starts, it's everywhere, like an orchestra. Actually, I really like it. Laura from Prague. Yes, 1 month. Woo, 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 woo. A 1 month celebration. And I'm celebrating with this very beautiful view here in Taksim Square, which is of course a must-visit tourist attraction here in Istanbul. The Turkey Independent Monument, or not independent. I don't know what they call this monument, but it's when they change from a sultanate to a republic. And then the Taksim Mosque. Very beautiful day. A lot of tourists here, and the famous pigeons. You know what this place is famous for? This Taksim Square here is not famous for the mosque. You know, this place is famous for the pigeons. The pigeons are not afraid of human at all. This is how friendly and how compassionate and how together with nature people here are. You know that animals are not afraid of human. Not the pigeons, not cats, not dogs. All street animals are so close to humans here. Goes to show that the humans here are very compassionate towards animals. Laura, very nice. Yep. And right now I look like crap because I don't have a coffee. When I don't have my coffee, I have this migraine and I look like crap. Oh, today they are honoring the monument here. You see? Oh, this is the first time I see this. So here they are here to pay respects to the monument, and they're holding the photograph of Atatürk, which is the founding father of modern Turkey, who led the, I can't say it's a revolution, I don't know what they call it, you know, who led the change. So you can see Atatürk here as well. Oh, the sun is coming on strong. I got a hike. Little winter cottage. Happy 1 month. Thank you. Teşekkür ederim. Happy little cottage from Ankara of Turkey. Alphas, pigeons are really friendly. Oh, not just pigeons. The street cats, the street dogs. All street animals are so friendly with the people here. Goes to show how nice the people here are, you know. Because if the people are mean, okay, then the street animals will run away from human the moment you get close, and that's how I judge if a person, people in a certain city is the quality of a certain of the people in a certain city. I judge their quality by how the street animals behave towards human beings. Really, it's a really good judge. And so far, Istanbul people are the happiest people that I've ever encountered anywhere in the world, and the street animals are also the friendliest with humans that I've ever seen anywhere in the world. Oh, I see pigeons taking a shower. So nice. Pigeons taking shower here in front of the mosque. Mosque in Istanbul is called Kami. A lot of pigeons, you see. It's all drinking and taking shower. Ah, so nice. Little Winter Cottage, Ankara. Little Winter Cottage is today some kind of Kinyamil. What do you call Kinyamil? 纪念日 is today some kind of festival or the commemoration day for the. It's some kind of commemoration, right? It's some kind of commemoration taking place right here in front of the monument. The Republic Monument. That's right. See this monument commemorates Turkey turning from a sultanate to a republic, and the man leading in front that's Atatürk, the founding father of modern Turkey, or the Lee Kuan, like he's like Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore. So it's Atatürk of Turkey. Maybe I should observe a moment of silence. So yeah, so just like every Sunday live stream, Sundays tend to be quieter. Everybody's either trying to enjoy the remaining of their weekend or what, but yeah. So thank you guys, since nobody is talking anymore. It's been 1 month of my daily live stream. I really thank you guys, all my regulars, for coming on almost every single day over the past 30 days. And for some of my old fans who rediscovered me through this live stream, welcome back. Do join me every morning 10 a.m. Limpeh la kopi. Alphas, you have really positive. Laura, thank you for today and like your haircut. Oh yeah, I cut my yesterday I kept doing this, right? Because it kept going into my eyes, you know. And yesterday I just cut it like with a scissors, a paper scissors, and I just cut. See, no more irritation. So nice, no more irritation. Just you see, it's not even straight, you know. It's like jagged. I don't really care. It looks natural that way, yeah. Laura, and thank you for your energy. Little Winter Cottage, 10th of November was the Memorial Day. Atatürk. Oh, Atatürk Memorial Day. I see. Really the hero of modern Turkey. Laura, thank you for energy. Yeah, thanks Laura for coming on almost every single day. And for those of you, once again, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Istanbul. I really need to get a coffee now, you know. This morning chat is not morning chat without a coffee. Sacha, good morning Sacha, welcome back. And Sacha, today we're celebrating 30 days, okay, of my live streaming. So I'm coming back to the same place. Coming back to the same place here in Taksim, in a cafe here in Taksim. And we did 1 whole hour live stream around the Taksim Square area. So yeah, I was just about end, no? And then here you guys are. Wow, May, good morning, May. Little winter cottage, you will get a coffee without us. Yeah, actually I wanted to do the today's live stream at that cafe where I did my very first live stream 30 days ago. So we're celebrating 1 month today. But when I passed by, I just see such a beautiful sight, such a beautiful angle. I just had to just do this live stream right there, and I did. So this is the famous Taksim Square shopping street. Don't make me pronounce the name. I can never pronounce the name. And you see, oh, look at the kebab meat here. So how huge the meat rolls here are. So enormous, right? It's as big as your body. Imagine me hanging there. That would look like that. And this is the famous Taksim shopping street. A lot of people today, a lot of tourists today. That seat over there, here, this seat, this was where it all began. This seat, oh, now it's now taken by someone else. That seat here was where I started my very first streaming. I didn't call when I was streaming from that seat. I didn't call it like the Limpeh morning coffee chat. I called it the Taksim Square people watching live stream, which is why this is only episode 29 of the coffee live chat. Why? Because after I did this live stream, the very next day I did another live stream and called it the Limpeh morning coffee chat in Istanbul, and that name has stuck all the way to today. So even though you see this is episode 29 of the coffee chat, it's actually 1 whole month of daily live stream so far. Yeah, Simit Sarai. Do you know that there's Simit Sarai in New York as well? Quite a few. That place is amazing. Oh, see how many people today. Wow, mostly tourists. I see. Pretty much only tourists come to this area. Very few Turkish locals I know come to this area. Why? Because you simply don't have no business being a local being here. You know, all these shopping things you can get in your areas. There's just no real reason except to come here for a walk with your dog or something. I'm trying to look for somewhere to grab a coffee. Oh, I'm dying without my coffee. I'm basically wasting away. Oh, so tired. I gotta grab a seat. So tired. Oh, so tired. 아, 스크랐다. 진짜 힘들어. Oh, better than sex. Little winter cottage. You need that, you know. I need what? Coffee? Yeah. I can't do 1 day without coffee. 1 day without coffee is 1 day in hell. You know? I need to grab one coffee like real quick. Like, I need to get somewhere to really sit down to really have a coffee. Wow, you guys! Oh, let's see how much. Okay, I don't have a lot of battery left, but I'm gonna show you guys as much as possible. So, this is This is a tourist attraction, by the way. This area, if you come to Istanbul, 100% guarantee you'll be here in this area. Hello, good night. 100% you'll be here. Oh, and the very, very famous Turkish delights, the Turkish candies called Turkish delight. This is the most famous, of course, most expensive Turkish delight shops. Where you see this, the famous Turkish delight. Hello, ni hao. And you guys are coming down for a little shopping trip with me. Of course, I'm trying to look for somewhere to grab a coffee. Oh, you always see this tree anywhere in the world. Oh man, you know, coffee addiction is like a wasting disease. You only feel it when you don't drink. Oh, there's a Starbucks here. The cheapest coffee in Istanbul. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab a Starbucks. Oh, maske? Maske var. So you say, see, that's why I bring mask. In some establishments you need to wear mask to get in. Not all, some. Oh, too many people. I don't know. Wait. You know, one thing if there's one weird thing about me in life is I never queue for food or drinks. I'm gonna go grab somewhere where I can just instant sit down and get a coffee. Oh, I love Istanbul. The sights and sound of the Taksim Square shopping street. Later when the electric tram passes by, it's even nicer. But today is surprisingly crowded. Honestly, this is the most number of people I've ever seen here this year so far. So tourism is really returning in a big way now. Like just now, I see groups of Chinese. I saw groups of Chinese and Koreans as well. In fact, when I left home this morning, oh, this traditional Turkish coffee shop. See, traditional Turkish cafes is like that, like this. This is real traditional Turkish coffee cafes kind of setup, like this, where you drink chai. Yeah, but these places are traditional, meaning they usually serve chai, not coffee. I need coffee, man. Chai is not gonna do. One gallon of chai doesn't work as well as just 1 cup of coffee for me. Or worst come to worst, maybe I should just grab McDonald's coffee for lack of a better choice. When there's no other choice. Oh, you see this whole place? The architecture style is Italian, right? This is Italian style, yeah? Why is this place Italian style? Because back then during the West Roman Empire era, this area of Istanbul was another country called Galata, which is a neighboring country to Constantinople. And this country was a Genoese country, which is an overseas Italian settlement. So that's why everything here is Italian style. You see, the buildings are all Italian style. Even later on, there's a cathedral there. Yes, there are cathedrals here. There are church here as well. Okay, Christianity exists here as well. Catholics exist here as well. And you see the cathedral is very Italian style as well. And the famous, very famous Turkish ice cream. Oh, there's a cafe here. Oh, there's a cafe here. There's a cafe here. Oh, oh. I think I can grab. Now can I assume I gotta check the menu to see if they have it. Oh, 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 they have it. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, 잘했다. 잘했다, 잘했다. 잘했다, 잘했다. 잘했다. 다행이야, 다행이야. Very traditional Turkish style setup. You can see here. Oh, merhaba. Americano?
Vereyim.
Evet, evet.
Tamam.
Teşekkür ederim. Okay, for those of you who are new to my live stream, usually this is how my live stream looks like. Usually, just some dude sitting around with a coffee. And cold weather, your hair gets really flat. You guys experience that when during autumn and winter, your hair gets very, very, very flat. Oh, no pump. And, huh? Live stream, YouTube.
YouTube.
Evet. Hello. Unicorn. Evet.
Geçebiliyorsun. Geçebiliyorsun.
Türkçe video biraz.
Olsun biraz.
Biraz. It's this very charming back street. Very charming back street here in Istanbul. Elfes, we both have the same cat hairstyle now. Oh. Little Winter Cottage, funny guy. Oh, these funny guys are everywhere here in Istanbul. I find like typically Istanbul people behave like that. Very, very, very interesting. Like in Korea, if you take the camera and then you shine it at someone, they all scatter like pigeons, you know. Like, but here in Istanbul, they don't know. They see the camera and they come. But in Korea, they see the camera and they run away. It's really amazing. It's so funny. But anyway, so right now, the battery is getting dangerously low, so I gotta have to end this here today. So yeah, thank you guys so much once again for joining me for my daily live stream. And see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great Sunday, evening wherever you are, morning wherever you are, and have a great week ahead. Annyeong. It has been the 30th anniversary special of the Limpeh morning coffee chat in Istanbul. See you guys tomorrow. Teşekkür ederim.
Rica ederim abi. Şekerli de bana.
Oh, the coffee is really nice here. Oh, lezzetli. Çok lezzetli. Annyeong.